Okay, I'm going to make this little blog. I'm going to try to keep this kind of short and sweet. I'm going to try to stay non-political if it's even possible. Well, I was reading the notices I got on Facebook, um, and it was brought to my attention through different sources, Forbes magazine, some other things, that Google and YouTube have apparently, took a bunch of money probably under the table from some lobbyists. Um, I'm trying to describe this and explain it without being political, but it's really impossible. Um, I could tell it to you like it is, and a lot of people would resent it, deny it, be angry about it. But what's the point? The truth is the truth. Over a number of perhaps last decade or so, artists, independent artists that aren't signed to corporate labels, have been under attack. We've been attacked in the venues as far as with things like the Homeland Security Act and crap that raided MySpace and started going through all of the schedules. It didn't save anybody from any terrorism. What it did is it allowed corporate entities to find the schedules of local acts and local cover bands and musicians like myself and the bands I've been with and my own act and things to access MySpace back when it was big and strong, get our schedules, and then harass venue operators and bar owners and stuff for licensing fees, etc., always toppling 11, 12, $15,000, And let's face it, a band making $25 a night at some little beer joint in bumfuck Egypt, at a little bar that maybe holds 25 people, you're overpowered big time. So that enabled the big casino operators and casino owners to squash the mom and pop businesses. Basically, if you owned a gas station, had a radio on the counter or a TV on, they'd come in and they would fine you. If a cafe or a restaurant or a club hired a band locally to play music, well, here these guys would come. Uh, Basically, that's what that was all about. Everybody says, why don't you put your schedule on Facebook? Oh, hell no, man. Just no. If you utilize the internet or social media to promote your shows, you can bet within a matter of a week or so, whatever venue, whatever bar or cafe or restaurant or nightclub that you're playing music at is going to start getting PMI and ASCAP calls. That was done through the Bush administration to squash the non-corporate entities, the private businesses. Well, then, of course, YouTube, Reverb Nation, things like that come along. And, of course, as always, here these clowns come, these corporate lobbyists in Washington, attacking everybody and anybody, you know. Well, Google and YouTube have conspired now and are able to do this because legislations passed under the table that weren't talked about. It's part of this whole internet neutrality thing. And they're taking down all of the independent music. Independent music is like stuff like me that's not signed to a big corporate label. I'm not Justin Bieber. I'm not Taylor Swift. I'm not George friggin' Strait. I'm not Miley Cyrus. So the labels don't want any more independent stuff on YouTube. And they have conspired, of course, with Congress and things to make that so, and have succeeded. So I'll leave my stuff up as long as it will stay up. I'll even post a few more things. We have a little gig this weekend. We're going to try to shoot a little footage and throw it up. But the stuff that is on this YouTube channel is not going to be there for much longer. So any of the stuff that we've recorded and the videos we made. If you like them, you better download them. Store them on a disk, uh, store them on a flash drive, on your hard drive or whatever, because it's not going to be available to you much longer. Um, you can't even go out and play music on the streets anymore here in the United States without cops arresting you. Independent music is really, we're taking a beating. Um, there's hopefully going to be another outlet rise up soon. I don't know what that's going to be. Um, when MySpace went down, I lost a lot of my material. Um, and this time I have stuff stored in through different means, either on disk or flash drives or on my hard drives. So I'll be able to re-upload those. Now that takes months of work. It takes hours upon hours to upload this stuff. And I have over 500 things just on this channel alone that, yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. But hopefully eventually someday there'll be another outlet for independent music, and so I can continue to share performance and recordings and songs with you guys. In the meantime, I'm going to keep posting a few little things on this YouTube channel until it goes down. The channel itself will still be here, but YouTube is going to go through and pull all the music. So, you know, stuff like the little me walking up the sidewalk, that'll probably still be here. The videos of my cat playing will still be here. The music stuff will all be gone. That's been publicized through Forbes magazine, Google, YouTube itself, Facebook notifications, YouTube notifications, etc. All independent music that isn't a major label is going to be pulled off of YouTube. YouTube's going to just simply take it down. So I don't know how much time we have. I'm already been notified of different infringements and things to that effect. So my stuff isn't going to be on here anymore, and a lot of other bands. So any of us independent artists that have been posting stuff to you freely for you to enjoy, if you like the stuff and you want to be able to listen to it in the future or watch it in the future, my advice is to get on these channels, not just mine, but the other guys' that are independents, and download that stuff as fast as you can download it, because you don't have very much longer to do it. I can't stress that enough. Everybody's going to be whining and bitching, you know, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? It's not my call. Believe me, I'm not happy with it. I have huge investment in finances and times. It's just amazing. Lots of hard effort, hard work, lots of huge financial investment has went into being able to provide the world with this stuff. I've given it to you for free. But believe me, the cost comes somewhere, and it has come at a heavy price. Literally. So if you like the stuff I've posted, well, by all means, I want you to have it, or I would have posted it for you free. So go download it as fast as you can. I'd appreciate you having it, whoever you may be. But enjoy it while you can, and download it and store it. Eventually, maybe, perhaps, I hope someday there'll be another outlet, and I can, again, be able to share music with the world. For right now, it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. So my advice to everybody, if there's some songs on here that we've recorded that you like, you better download them quick, because you're not going to have an opportunity to do so here before much longer.